T-Talk. That's what I said, Susu. I said,
It's
if I was LT,
TikTok
I'd get one of
now.
these backdrop makers to put me a goddamn LT talk up there. Little touch talk. Since you talking about you, it's neutral talking. You the shit. Girl, please. All you do is go around here and find somebody to fight with so
Curly.
your people can throw you gifts because you fight. That's all it is. She want to do it. She want to do it to AJ,
Let's
Susu.
go, Saint.
Now she won't shade it. She won't shade it so bad she don't know what to do with herself. And look, that's all she's doing, trying to figure out who the fuck. Now she got Bella on her goddamn irate, but it ain't gonna work. I'm telling you now.
Well, they just need to leave Bella alone. Bella ain't been doing nothing. The fuck? She really hasn't.
It might be. I'm telling you now.
That girl been contributing to everybody panel, just chilling. Like, ain't been doing nothing. Like, what they try.
And the reason it worked on Bella the last time was because, truthfully, Bella was, in my opinion, in the wrong. When everybody turned on Nitra, Bella should have waited a little minute to see if she wanted to get rid of Nitra as the bailiff. But to see how this shit with Mario, but Bella was like, ooh, I can't have no affiliation with this. So she went ahead and got rid of Nitra immediately as the and open up her own court show. Okay, I feel you there.
But isn't that in the past? Like, isn't that okay? That's all done and over with.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna work this time. Cause this time she's just trying to find. She just want to fight with Bella just to be fighting. It's gonna be the nail in the coffin.
It's ridiculous. At the end of the day, Bella is very successful right now. She's doing things the right way. Motherfuckers do have growing pains within their platform. They do have to go through things. They do have to figure out what works for them, what don't work for them. And in the end, to have an issue with Bella right now is picking. For real, on some real shit.
That's what she's doing. She thinks she's bigger than the program.
Issues with Bella. I have had past issues with Bella, but right now for me to go after Bella would be picking. For real, because she ain't did nothing.
But Nitra thinks she's bigger than the program. You know that. She thinks she's bigger than everybody over here. She really believes she's bigger than the program, but she's finding out slowly but surely that she's not.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. So, Petty Polly or Shaded by Slay, I think we voted yes on recapping that portion of what happened. I don't know which one of y'all would like to. I have both y'all up here, but I want to hear that video. I want to see that video. I want to hear that recap of what they did with LT and what that was all about.
So you want visuals, right?
They said what? Yeah, visuals. Well,
I'll do it, Petty. I'll do it. Let me get the iPad.
Okay, bet. All right, y'all. Everybody that's coming in, thank y'all for joining. Grab your heart meets. Thank y'all for completing my live goal. I appreciate it. Let's get into this. Let's settle in. We're going to be here for a little bit until I got to go to my damn barbecue later, okay? We're going to be here for a little while.
And told him what had happened, and he wanted to know. Duffy wanted to know, was he a part of those guys that wanted to do that to me?
Did you ever see Duffy talk to the other men?
No, and that's the footage I was asking for them, since they was screaming the club and all of that night. Why would they not have a showing of men walking up to Duffy to say anything?
Okay, so Queen Bish is in the comments saying somebody played some proof for you last night. What did they play for you last night?
The clip that they played, and that's the part that I don't understand why those people over there don't get it. All he said was, my baby. That's all he said. And then he said something about auntie, what's up, like that. So I don't know if he was talking to Miss Nitra or me, but he wouldn't call me auntie if he's liking me.
So who's the man? Who was played last night? Your man or the other dude?
The man that I danced with last. And
that was a clip from back in June?
Right, on the chip.
And then he was saying what to who?
He was talking to Duffy. They was having a conversation. And
what was the conversation? I'm sorry.
I don't know really what they was really talking about, but he just said, yeah, he said he was showing him, I guess the clip or whatever like that. And then he was like, yeah, he knew about it, but you have to understand, Susu, Duffy had already talked with him on that Saturday. That was Sunday before we were to head back home.
So they're saying the man said in that clip last night that they played for you that he didn't know nothing about no train.
Right. That's what he said. He said he didn't know nothing about no train.
So
right.
what was that clip supposed to prove?
They're trying to imply that he probably was, or he was trying to use me or whatever like that, because they also said to me in text and also phone call that he said he just wanted to get with me because of money. He thought I had some money. I didn't hear him say that in that clip. So if somebody shared that clip to you, you can hear it. I think Nitra did play it on her when she played it that night, but in the midst of me being over there, I got a phone call from my family and we was on the phone for a while. So by the time I got back, the clip was already played.
Okay, she kept asking to see a clip. So what I'm asking is okay. And TT Love, don't play with me. Why would this hold on?
I never met the guy
why would this be AI? How could this be AI?
I never met the guy.
Don't play with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Don't ever play with me.
I was really saying
just that bitch. Sorry. Go ahead, LT.
I was saying, Susu, I never met or talked to all of the guys of the group that was supposed to, except one guy, and that was the light-skinned guy that walked up to the bar. That's the only one I talked to. And he said that TikTok was raging, and he was not happy about it. His name, he didn't give me his name. He didn't say his name, but he said it was a bunch of bullshit, and he told me that it was a plot. He said, you be careful. That's what he told me.
Okay. So I'm going to ask this person to come up because they seem like they know a lot. So I'm going to just request them.
But the main thing is, for me, I just want all of this to be over with, because apparently nobody going to give me the proof that I want. And I just got to find a way to get closure from it all. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's going to keep on manifesting and going for more and more and more. And the biggest thing that really got me is that we all are adult. Why are you so worried about a man licking on me? It wasn't like I kissed him back. So it's like they had no type of value of my integrity, my character, or me as a woman knowing how to, take care of myself.
Okay, so my question to you, right? And I guess this is a question that's been asked to you multiple times, but I haven't heard your answer. Okay. My question to you then is, why are you trying to patch things up with someone who you feel has disrespected you in that manner, in that way, to where you feel like you cannot let this situation go because of how your character was played with?
Because I valued my friendship with Nitra, I really thought I was in a good path and in a good place with her. But to be honest, I'm like this with everyone. I really try to make amends. I try to fix things, and I do recognize that some people, it's just only in your life temporarily, and I get that. But I'm not going to sit here and act like it doesn't hurt. It does hurt, because I really did value my friendship with Nitra. If she didn't value it like I did, that's on her. That's between her and God. Okay. But for me...
So now that you know that she may not value it the same, what are your next steps? Are you going to continue to assume that she does?
I'm moving on, because at this place in time, I have my own platform. I have a group of people that I'm getting to know and getting acquainted with, and I'm doing something different. And at the end of the day, maybe one day we might reconcile, but I have no desire to be a part of that.
You're not going to get into the gates of heaven by being close to Nitra, right? That's not a thing.
No, right? I don't have that perception in my head at all.
I just want you to know it's okay. And if somebody, I want you to understand your own boundaries. If someone disrespects you, like somebody has misrepresented your character, the ball is down in your court. Don't put it into their court. It's not about
what I'm saying. Right, but what I'm saying is, I'm not putting nobody on a pedestal. What I'm saying is, I'm like this with everyone when it comes to friendship. I really value friendship. And if I say that you're my sister, you're my friend, or whatever like that, I value that, right? And at the end of the day, things happen, people separate, and I get that, and I'm cool with that, and I'm okay. The part that really got me is the way I was done and the way I wasn't heard at first. It took almost 2 months for me to be heard. Well, no, it is exactly 2 months of me to be heard when everybody else had been given chances over and again to be heard, and I wasn't. So I just kind of feel like at this point in time, I have no hate in my heart. I have lots of love for everyone, but at the end of the day, I have to cut my ties and move on, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to move on.
Okay, well, thank you, LT. I'm glad that you and I were able to talk and you were able to answer my questions. We're going to get back into the clip. I hear that you're streaming me over there. Hi, everybody over there in LT's house.
Yes, I am. I ain't gonna lie about that. I am, Susu. But I love you in that chair, girl. You wearing that chair. You making it beautiful.
Thank you, LT. Well, enjoy yourself over there. Y'all know I don't care if y'all stream me. That don't bother me. But we're gonna get back into it. I want to hear more. You made some good points, so I was glad I got to talk to you.
Okay, come and visit me sometime whenever you can.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I actually do, but I was wanting to be a bit more solution oriented, which is what you tapped onto. Just I feel like from the things that I've heard pertaining to LT, sisterhood, you need some reciprocity there. And if you're not getting that, you are a nature. In fact, excuse me, ladies, that you probably should just focus on moving forward and moving on, because mentally and emotionally, this can't be healthy for anyone, and definitely not someone your age. So I think that you should just mainly focus on yourself and your own community and your platform, and then see how that turns out for you.
With my platform, I feel good. I feel confident. And I appreciate what you just said. I do appreciate that, because at the end of the day, guess what? I can only be punished for what I do and how I act and how I live and how I treat one another. So I'm working on bettering myself, because guess what? In retrospect, there's some things I've learned about myself since being on TikTok, and it has empowered me to become a better person. So I in no way have any hatred in my heart toward anyone. We live and we learn, and I'm good.
And to continue to try and draw and pour from a dry well, you're going to completely deplete yourself. And I think that I just think that it's a waste of time, and there's something positive that you could be doing for yourself. Susu, thank you for allowing me up, and you can drop me.
Yeah, and thank you,
LT.
Thank you, beautiful.
You're welcome.
Thank you for letting me come up, and I know respectfully, I know you understand, and you get me. I think you understand me very well, and thank you for allowing me to say that part. But I don't want nobody to think I have any animosity in my heart or any ill toward anyone, because at the end of the day, God is the final say. Karmic cycles is full. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be a part of a toxic, bad karmic cycle.
For some people who have grown to care about you and grown to have been entertained by you on this app, I think they're tired of seeing you reaching out and wanting something that, is just not being reciprocated. And so that's just where that's coming from.
Right. In that I have to take in consideration and move on and live my life and do the best I can at the end of the day, because, life is short. People are leaving here left and right, young and old. And I hope and pray I can live to be at least like my auntie. She was 101. I don't know if I'll make it to that, but I try to do unto others as I would want them to do unto me. That's it. God bless. Love you.
God bless you, and keep on twerking, sister.
Okay. Love you, Susu.
Love you too, LT. Okay, y'all. Shaded, we are back and in full effect. LT, I'm gonna drop you down to the Comentamundos. Everybody, bop the screen. We're number 4 in the league. We can get to number 1 if we complete the live goal. If you can't touch the live goal, touch the pops, you guys. Grab your heart means if you haven't already. And our live goal has been knocked in half, y'all. We only have 150 left, so thank y'all so much. I am gearing up to take my mat leave from TT, aka Messy Talk. So I am here for the rest of this week, part of next week, and then I'm out the door. Y'all drop in the comments if you think baby's gonna be Team Virgo or Team Libra. Thank y'all.
I'll be so sad when Susu leave.
I know, y'all.
Let me start sliding down my wall right now, because this ain't it.
Y'all probably see me around, but I ain't gonna be pressing this button, that's for sure.
We're dressed like the majority of the time. Most of us were. So I don't understand. Yeah, please.
Anytime I feel, and I've had to have those conversations with regular ed children, like, what's your angle? But I had to realize that, you know, when it came to my child, they just liked the fact that she stayed fly and she was always dressed, you know, nice. But I looked at that as, what's your angle? These people need to stop treating Lil Touch like she's special needs, and then treating her, you know what I'm saying, like she's not a human being, going off on her in front of people. If you felt like those guys had nefarious means, as the gentleman that y'all say y'all want to be, y'all keep y'all eyes. One guy sit on the other, on one, because most of the time in a bar at the cruises, they have several entrances, right? So just like, hey, Duff, and hey, man, sit over there. These dudes might be trying to do Lil Touch wrong. Sit over there. You know what I'm saying? If they walk out of that entrance with Lil Touch, you stop them, or whatever the case may be. But don't embarrass her. Don't go off on her, because she hasn't done anything but getting her money's worth of what she paid for, and that's to have a good fucking time.
I hate to say it, but that could be a very, that could be the angle. Go ahead, Miranda.
That was my thought. Thank you for saying what I was thinking and feeling in my heart and my spirit is that they treated me like a special need person, a disabled person, all because I have a hearing impairment and a speech impediment. But yes, that is a disability, but I don't live and act or walk or flow or move like a disabled individual. I don't, Susu, and I get very offended that people treat me like that when I show.
Yeah, because you was about to snap on me, but I was just trying to tell you.
And I'm very educated and I'm very smart. And yes, I could be naive about street life. I'll give you that. But don't treat me like a child. I'm not a child at all.
But the thing about it, LT, like I said, yeah, you about to pop off on me, and I was just trying to tell how I felt like they was treating you. But here's the thing: they watched T Money, no shade, T Money. I know you somewhat laid up trying to get your rest and get back to 100, but they watched T Money jump from bed to bed to bed. A man jump from bed to bed with her, and ain't nobody said a fuck thing. You know what I'm saying? But with you, I'm just being real. But with you out there dancing on a boat. So and I mean, come on, let's be clear. We do know stuff happen all the time in places, but them will be the dumbest Negroes on planet Earth to be in a confined space in the middle of the ocean assaulting someone, knowing you going downstairs to the barracks, and when they touch dock, your ass going straight to the popo, straight to prison, not prison, but to jail, and then possibly to prison from there. So you will be the dumbest motherfucker ever. Folks do that when they can, you know what I'm saying? They can go on about their life. You don't know where they from because y'all met at a club in Atlanta and your ass actually from Augusta or whatever the case. You don't do that in the middle of the ocean. Too tough. Have we heard about it? Yeah. It's dummies built every day. Dummies are made every single day, but that's not what was going on here. The lady was trying to get her money worth, y'all. She was trying to get her money worth. The man was doing their flirtation. She was doing her flirtation. And clearly, and quite frankly, it's her coochie. If she wanted to give it to them, then that's her business. You got to make sure, and let's call this a thing. If all 4 of those guys wanted to have consensual sex with LT, as long as she wanted to have consensual sex back, ain't no crime being committed. Let's be clear. I got some homegirls that's done it. Shit.
Like that. I went to my room by myself, even when I spent the day, pretty much the evening with the guy that I last danced with on Sunday. I did not take him to my room. So, I'm just really over all of this, to be honest. I just feel like people look at me in a wrong light only because I have certain disability and they equate that as I'm slow or whatever. Even try to use my name or title for my book as I'm slow. And that offends me greatly. But there's nothing I can do about it. This is how people think, that's their opinion. But I know who I am. That's one thing for sure. I know who I am.
Absolutely. All right. Well, what is up here? What you got something you want to share? Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know what live y'all are replaying, but there's a live from Friday. Duffy showed videos. LT, did you see the videos that Duffy showed?
Yeah, I think that's the video we need to see. This stuff has already been talked about.
What? Do you know where to find that? That's what I'm looking for.
In the
Hey,
beginning,
y'all, I
I
gotta
really
log out
thought
of here because my phone died on there.
Okay,
FOE
I'll
was
drop you,
over.
LT. Thank you for joining.
Susu.
Go ahead. What? Go ahead. What?
I
Huh,
thought
friend?
FOE was over exaggerating. I was putting in the comments that they are putting jackets on black men and all of that. Okay, I don't know why Duffy never showed the videos from the beginning. I said he may have overheard those men, just laughing about it, But when I tell you, they actually walked up to Duffy and said those things. And in my head, I'm thinking the men are like in their 50s, 40s. These men look like they were every bit late 20s, 30s.
Where the
I have a,
video at? Where the video at?
I have one screen record of one of the videos, and I can send it to Susu.
Yes,
And see
Susu's
how
World 2025.
she did the same thing
Susu.
on FOE's thing as well.
Susu. Susu.
Yeah, Key.
Do you see my PFP?
Yes.
Who the fuck is that? I haven't changed my profile pic. Is anybody else having a problem with their profile pic? I'm like, who the fuck is that? That phone ain't, that picture
I
ain't even
see
in my
you and
phone.
Tony. I don't see nobody else.
Who's on your profile picture?
Oh my
Ivy?
God, I see somebody standing in front of like a, you see this Tony?
Kiana, they did the same thing to me, and that's why I had dropped, because it was like a picture of a dog and a man or something. That was not me.
I'm finna tell you what I see.
My phone passed away. It unalived itself, so I'm on my other phone, and I'm not streaming you no more. So I'm gonna mute
Okay.
until you're ready to ask me something.
Okay, it must be a glitch, you guys. We need to find.
Put me in the big box.
Hold on. Let me put myself little.